Hi, welcome to yet another of the adventures of Becky and Kathy. Remember chapter 1 when we first met the girls, me and Becky, and we talked about the fact that Becky was mostly known for her kindness and Kathy was mostly known for her assertiveness? Well, today we're going to look ahead 12 years when Kathy again must learn from Becky that kindness is always a good choice. So let's go to chapter 40. Ed, or Kathy and the slow transformation of her character. In the spring of my 20th year, before Beck and I scoped out Colorado, I went with Beck to a Christian rock concert, and that night I gave my life to Christ. I didn't even tell Becky that night, even though we went to her house afterwards and spent the night in John and Steve's room. They were all grown up and gone away. I don't know if the brothers ever knew we were allowed to sleep in their twin beds when I slept over. Anyway, that night began my transformation from the old Kathy into a new woman in Christ. A slow but steady renewal. I think the slowest and most frequently visited area of my transforming from the deeds of the flesh into the fruit of the Spirit had to do with lying. Lying. To not get in trouble. To not feel stupid. To, just kidding, sarcasm. For instance, fast forward about 10 months. Beck and I had settled into our jobs as security guards at HP. Meet security guard Ed, one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet. Even though he was only a few years older than us, he acted as if he was much older, and he had sage, manly advice for us young girls. He referred to us as girls, or sometimes little ladies. He referred to his wife not by her name, but as the little woman. Let's see what the little woman packed in my lunch today. He would tell Becky and me what fine little women we would make for our men, even though I thought the idea of marriage was a good thing, and that someday I might indeed like to be someone's little woman. I had enough 1970s feminism in me that I did not like any man telling me what I did or did not need as a woman. So, one day, when he again brought up how he hoped Becky and I would find a good man, the independent woman in me balked. And I said, "You know Becky and I live together, right?" "Yeah." "We live together." He stilled, then smiled and started with a little muffled laugh. "Oh, you're just kidding me." "No, I thought you knew." Well, I don't know if he said much more after that before he went on his way. I shook him up. I thought it was kind of funny. I lied. I just wanted him to get a little pushback for his chauvinistic banter. When I later told Beck what I'd told him, she said, "Oh, Kath, don't tease him. He doesn't mean any harm." So before the end of the day, I told him I was just kidding. Lied. Beck always saw the best in people. Usually the true in people, beyond what most of us take the time to see. He wasn't a male chauvinist. He was a happily married man to the woman he loved and who loved him, and he wanted everyone to have what they had. Last week, I texted Beck and asked her if she had any special memories of Ed. Even these 40 years later, do you know what Beck told me she remembered about him? She texted, "I remember his wife had a cold Pepsi waiting for him when he got home from work and that he loved it." Becky taught me so many times that kindness was much preferable to assertiveness. And I think all those who spent time around Ed and his little woman were blessed. And unlike Floyd, Ed was quick to forgive, with a smile and a laugh. And knowing him, he probably offered me something out of his lunch pail, made by the little woman. Thank you for joining me again, and join me next time when we look back to younger Kathy and Becky, when Kathy puts the girls in danger with her yet again assertive behavior. And please follow me, subscribe to KathyAmplified.com, and be a good loyal friend, because the blessings last a lifetime. Bye-bye.